Good morning, traders. Welcome to today's market review. This is Razak at CMTrading. Today is April 22nd, 2016, and today is Friday morning. So looking at the economic calendar today, only one number coming out today out of Canadian dollar. It's a CPI number and core retail sales. So those two numbers coming out of Canadian dollar. As we've seen, the Canadian dollar has gotten much stronger versus the USD over the past, I would say 2 months, 2.5 months. But looking at the markets, let's start with the EURUSD. Big rally yesterday with the EURUSD and a big fade. We love these type of moves. Okay, and this is really lots of money to be made, and this is called fading the market. You have initial reaction to the market and then a correction. Ostensibly, this is the reaction to ECB President Draghi speaking yesterday. But keep in mind that when these things happen, it's very hard to catch the initial move. So you usually find yourself catching the subsequent move, which is the on the way down or the way up, whichever way the correctional move is. So we've spoken about this in webinars before, and it is a strategy. But looking at the EURUSD, we're below this 114 level. We're trading at 112.90-ish level. Would love to pick this up if it does go down to 111 once again on the long side. But it has been trading kind of well, really choppy kind of trading ever since we have this resistance on 114. We manage it on 112. We're right in between these two outer support and resistance levels. So right here, we're right in the middle. So, I mean, it's developing a little bit of a support level here at 112.90-ish level. Let's see if we rally into the weekend with some news today. Looking at the Dow Jones sold off quite harshly the other day, and now we're just bouncing off of it. Going down from 18,000 to 1880, about 200 points, well deserved. Okay, we've been in an uptrend. And still no red bar. So we've been in this massive uptrend since the beginning of the year, and we're trading just above this level, 17,880. I believe we'll have a little bit of a support here. I'd like to see us trading in a range in the upper range levels. Companies in the U.S. Reporting very decent earnings, very positive outlook. So things are still moving positively. Everybody's been shaking off what's going on in China. But things, maybe that's in the back stuff, and in the back burner for now until things actually, resurface once again. Looking at the USDCAD, we look like we're forming a little bit of a, threshold here at 126. We've sold off from 132. Looking at a daily, from 146 down to 127-ish level. Right now we're trading. So we hit a low of 126-ish. So right now we're just, it looks like we're leveling off, but that really needs to prove itself that it is leveling off, because it's still on a downwards trend. Maybe it's taking a little bit of a longer time to get downward than initially. But there has been a huge correction in the Canadian dollar, as you can see over time. We were just at par about 3 years ago. So it has a way to go. A little bit over a reaction to what happened with the oil price of oil. Speaking of oil, we had this 144 move yesterday, and now we retraced a little bit to 143. We're bounced right off of this support level, and now we're trading at 143.82, closer to the upper levels. So let's see if we could keep this momentum going up. All in all, oil's been kind of strong ever since it hit 34, and then rallied from there. We tested it a couple of times, but we look like we're, trending a little bit upwards. We could go as high, I would say, as 62 towards the end of the year, but let's see if that actually creates big level at this 144, as we've had this to be support level before, support level, and then subsequent resistance. So see if this actually holds, or if it continues, it'll be a major threshold for the oil. Looking at gold here, gold we're chasing back to 1246. Really doesn't want to break up higher than this 1280-ish, 1258-ish level. So keep an eye on this to see if it does bounce off this 1246. I'd love to pick this up at 1180. I'm not sure if it'll get back there, but 1215, It'll be a little bit harder, but you know, this 1246 is a major number, so it's flirting with it. You know, if it holds it and continues to going higher, we may be able to see 1300 before the end of the summer. Okay, so I would keep an eye on that going forward. This is Fred Razak at CM Trading. I want to wish you guys a beautiful weekend. Thank you.